As of recording this video, PvZ Replanted is currently about 3 months away. And honestly, that's the longest time to wait, which sucks. But what if I told you that you don't need to wait, and in fact you can experience pretty much everything the remaster has to offer right now on your phone, PC or TV too, and all of this for free. Today, I'd like to showcase a PvZ1 mod to y'all. The name of the mod is PvZ Touch, and this mod was built from the Android TV version of the game, which is pretty interesting. This mod is, in my opinion, the best way to experience PvZ1 on phone, at least for now. So this mod is basically just regular PvZ1, but enhanced in multiple ways like graphics and audio. And of course, we have some new content sprinkled in like minigames, new zombies, a difficulty selection, and I'm not kidding, fucking versus mode. So yeah, that's fucking sick. And this mod is super customizable as well. You can change pretty much everything you want. And if all of this wasn't enough, you also have a super powerful mod menu in the game that adds some extra features and cheats. But to be honest, I didn't use this too much because first off, I'm not a cheater, and second of all, the only thing I did was enable the thing to see plant and zombie HP, and like that's it. Anyway, so today I plan on talking about this mod for a bit, and we're going to be looking over pretty much everything, so let's start with the basics. After opening up this mod, I was greeted to a new menu screen that looks pretty familiar. So, with nothing left to do, I just went straight into the campaign. And spoiler, it was rough, like really fucking rough.
Hello.
Honestly, the campaign was pretty fun, not gonna lie. Mainly because I decided to play the game on the TV version difficulty because I am a professional PvZ gamer. And spoiler, I fucking regret this. This difficulty introduces some new zombies earlier than they would normally appear.
What the fuck are you guys doing here?
And also in massive fucking quantities later on. The first world honestly wasn't anything to brag about aside from the slightly harder difficulty, so I'll skip over that. But holy shit, as soon as I got to the nighttime levels, the chaos started, and it started hard. Basically, after a few levels, the game had a thing for spamming all stars, and the levels were pretty much a struggle to just keep my lawnmowers till the end, and honestly, it was painful as fuck. But I'm not going to lie, I may have enjoyed this. Not because I'm a masochist, but it's exactly that. If I had one thing to say about the difficulty, it would just be to fucking stay the fuck away from it, but you are not going to do that, are you? Anyway, moving on. After struggling through the nighttime levels, it was finally time to move onto the pool section. And honestly, this was easy as shit. Just fucking kidding, it wasn't. It wasn't easy at all. The last few levels were just like straight up painful. Like for instance, you should take a look at this. And if you're wondering about the last level, then don't, because I'll be honest, it was the easiest shit ever, so moving on. The nighttime pool section was surprisingly easy. Like, I'm not kidding, almost every level here was actually beatable without any major headaches. Oh, and by the way, shout out to the most underrated plant in the game, the Scaredish Room. No, not you. They're much better now. So, the Scaredish Room is basically like a pea shooter but worse, and way cheaper. So, honestly, it's a good fucking deal. And maybe I should mention the last level that was actually kinda chaotic at times, but of course, nothing too bad, so moving on. Alright, so I have a confession. Up till now, I committed the great crime of playing PvZ1 with the music muted. Well, kinda. Anyway, so once I reached the roof section, I fucking blasted the volume all the way to maximum because the roof theme is that fucking good. And if you disagree, then fuck you. The start of the roof levels wasn't anything too unusual, aside from the leather zombie being introduced way too fucking early. Just fucking kidding. As soon as I got to level 4-4, the pain started, and I somehow beat this on my first try. Probably because I am a epic PvZ gamer. And by the way, level 5-5 was utter dog shit like always. If you like this level, then I am convinced you are a fucking psychopath. So I'm sorry for you. And I like to give a sincere fuck you to level 5-7. because this level pissed me off so fucking hard, like holy shit, this is retarded and utterly... Oh wait, never mind. I just forgot that Umbrella Leaf counters the balls spamming guy. Yeah, not my brightest moment. The next level after this was honestly pretty easy, till it wasn't anymore. And then it was over. And finally we got to level 5-9 that looked something like this. But instead, it played out like this. After watching Dave get kidnapped by a Romanian thief, I knew that this was gonna be fucking personal.
2 seconds later.
And just like that, we beat the campaign, and honestly, I will give this one a solid 7 out of 10. The edit difficulty was nice, but in some parts it just did not feel fair. Actually, never mind, I will raise it up to 9 out of 10 because the ending song is a banger. Alright, so I won't be upping too much about the already existing minigames because frankly, we all know them quite well. So let's get into the new content. I'm going to be taking a brief look at most of the unused minigames that are here, and I am also going to be talking more in depth about the really interesting ones, and trust me, they get really interesting later on. The first minigame on the list is the console exclusive heavy weapon minigame, inspired by the obscure PopCap game with the same name. And the funny story, I used to play this when I was a kid and I was fucking dogshit at it. It was either the game being too hard or just me sucking, or fucking both. Anyway, so back to the point, this minigame has to be one of my favorite minigames in all of PvZ simply because of how unique it is. You have this lawnmower that shoots peas, and you can also get temporary upgrades and permanent upgrades as well. And not gonna lie, this level is actually kinda tough. Later on you have to deal with a lot of zombies, and reaching the upper rows is also pretty hard because the peas have spread. But nonetheless, this minigame is fucking amazing, and I will rate this one a solid 10 out of 10. So if you are a PvZ gamer, you should try this one. Art Challenge Walnut. This one was the same as seeing stars, but instead of placing stars, you place nuts. And I'll be honest, this level took me ages to beat, not because it was hard, but because the walnut cooldown is insanely long and you have to wait 50 years for it. So towards the end of the level, I just said fuck it and I used the cheat menu to speed everything up. Yeah, sorry not sorry, this gets a 3 out of 10. Sunny Day. Just a boring gold level, but the sun you get from the sky is 50 and that's it. Very nice, I know. Unsodded. This one is one of my favorites. Basically, the zombies will come where you can't even plant. And because of this, you have to use plants like Gloomshroom and Starfruit to keep them at bay. This gimmick is pretty cool, I like it, 7 out of 10. Big time. Sunflowers, walnuts and marigolds are really fucking big. And they also give like a shitload of sun. And that's it, nothing else to see here. I guess I'll give this one like a fucking 4 out of 10 I guess. Art Challenge Sunflower. So you have to make a sunflower using anything but sunflowers for some reason. And this one was actually bearable because the cooldowns weren't really as bad as the last one. So I guess I'll give this one like a solid 4 out of 10. Pretty bearable I guess. Air Raid. Almost every single zombie is a balloon zombie. The early game is a bit rough if you don't bring sunflowers because you can't really afford blowers. But after you sacrifice all of the lawnmowers and everything is set up, this level is a joke and frankly it's easy as fuck. I guess I'll give this one a 6 out of 10 for the unique idea and moving on. High Gravity. This is a roof level but plants that fire projectiles are useless. So you need to use different stuff like the fume shroom and other plants like it. Of course, for this I went ahead and bought the gloom shroom just for this level. I don't know if this level originally had balloon zombies, but they were buggy as shit and my voice is dying, so that's nice. This level was pretty cool for like a one-time thing, but I wouldn't see myself ever replaying this. 6 out of 10 should do it. Alright, so this is awkward. As I'm editing this video, I realized that I forgot to mention this lovely minigame right here named Great Danger. In this one, random graves will spawn, and that's it. So, yeah, pretty boring, I know. But to all of you Grave Danger fans out there, I am sorry, and feel free to call me slurs in the comments, because I deserve it. And with this being said, let's get back to the video, shall we? Can you dig it? Shovel walnuts, plant pea shooters, and level over. Nothing much to say here, 3 out of 10 I guess. Dark Stormy Night. This level is level 410, but with different plants, and that's it. I don't know man, 2 out of 10. Bungee Blitz. That one annoying level from adventure mode, but on crack. And please don't make me use Chomper ever again, nobody likes this piece of shit. 1 out of 10, get the fuck out of here.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it. Oh wow. I've never been to one of these clubs before. Whoa!
Squirrel. This one is actually really interesting. In the original game, I'm pretty sure that this minigame was just straight up broken, but now it's been fixed. And now your lawn is filled with walnuts and squirrels that look like Crazy Dave. What the fuck? And they will also be moving. So you have to dig up and find 7 squirrels before the zombie reaches your house. And this one was actually pretty damn fun. A solid 8 out of 10. Alright, this is a bit unrelated, but I think I might stop with the ratings because frankly I can't be fucking bothered, so moving on. Buttered popcorn. This minigame is exclusive to the HD mobile version that got deleted by PopCap, and then it got replaced with a way worse one, and later they somehow made it even worse. Good fucking job. Anyway, so clicking on zombies will stun them for a few seconds, and after they are all stunned, you will hit insane combos with the cob cannons. This kinda reminds me of that one PvZ 2 minigame with the cannons, and honestly, it's pretty fun. I like this one. Pool party. In the original game, this minigame was completely broken and nothing worked. But in this mod, it's been fixed. And holy shit, this might be my favorite one, I'm not even kidding. So the whole lawn is a pool. And this level is actually pretty fucking tough, even with cattail, which is always nice to see. And playing this minigame was incredibly fun, and I love this, like easily one of my favorite levels in all of PvZ, and on top of all of that, the lawn looks so fucking sick, I love it. So yeah, this is peak. Border Treaty. This is a new minigame, I think, and here you are limited to the first 3 lanes, and the zombie lineup isn't in your favor in the slightest. In my humble opinion, the biggest issue in this level is the sun production, by far. Since, well, you only have 3 lanes. I started the level by planting a lot of sunflowers, and I slowly started to switch them out for melons. And this strategy worked really well. Till it didn't anymore. But thanks to game mechanics, I won. Basically, if you don't know, when you lose a lawnmower for a while in that lane, no zombies will come. And this applies to massive waves as well, so I won using that. This level was hard as fuck, but at least it was fun. And I can't say this about the upcoming 2 levels, because those were painful as fuck. The next level after this is Mutant's Night. And this is impossible. This level contains only gargantuars and imps. And on top of that, the upgrade plants are banned as well. And it's nighttime too. Yeah, so after like 10 fails, I just fucking gave up and I skipped this. Honestly, fuck this level. I could probably like beat it if I really wanted to, but I don't really have that much time, so I will be having to skip this one. Feel free to hate me in the comments, but who the fuck cares? And the next one, Masked Pumpkins, is also extremely fucking hard. Might be even harder somehow. In this one, zombies crush everything in their way unless the plant is inside a pumpkin. And almost every plant in the game is banned as well. Lovely, I know. And after losing quite a bit, I noticed something. The zombies inside the level change, sometimes making the level even harder. Like, what? So after a lot of struggling, I just fucking gave up and skipped this. Hey, it's not my fault that I don't have 20 trillion billion hours to play a game, but shout out to this guy who actually beat the level. After all of this, I decided to take a break and play some versus mode by myself, because I don't have any friends to play with. And I won, so shout out to me. Alright, so now that we are done, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and opinions about everything here, so let's go. At least that's what I would normally say, but because this mod is so customizable, most of the stuff I'm going to talk about probably won't apply to you, but with this being said, let's go. To be honest, I had quite a lot of fun playing this mod. The levels were pretty cool, especially the minigames, but I still don't know as to why they decided to make the last minigames extremely fucking hard for like no fucking reason. But leaving this aside, I'd say that this is my go-to way of playing PvZ1, especially on mobile, because let's be honest, the fucking mobile port can suck a dick. Like, paying for minigames is fucking retarded. And I guess that's about everything I have to say. This was my first ever scripted video, so I decided to go with a mod that's easier to cover. And in my opinion, it's super similar to Replanted, like it basically has like the same shit. And speaking of that, I started working on this video right when PvZ Replanted was first announced. Just letting that sink in. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll stop fucking yapping and go do something else, so bye bye.